Centuries ago, King Midas wished for gold. Today, we wish for TikTok fame. But beneath it all, we're all chasing the same 10 primal needs. Needs that build civilizations and fuel your late-night Amazon binges. The catch, most of us misunderstand them. And that's why we're miserable. Let's fix that. Health and longevity. Health isn't just about six-pack selfies. It's about time. Meet Juan Ponce de Leon, the explorer who literally died searching for the fountain of youth. Fast forward 500 years, and Silicon Valley CEOs are injecting team blood plasma to cheat death. But in Okinawa, Japan, 100-year-olds outlive them all. By gardening and eating purple sweet potatoes, scientists say the first person to live to 150 is already born. But here's the paradox: the healthier we get, the lonelier we become. A 2025 study found lonely adults age twice as fast as smokers. So, do you want extra decades, or meaningful ones? Love and connection. Love isn't a feeling, it's a biological weapon. When you hug someone for 20 seconds, your body releases oxytocin, a hormone stronger than morphine. Yet, 1 in 3 Gen Zers have never had a real relationship. We've replaced love with content. But in Rwanda, genocide survivors and perpetrators now share farms. Why? Because hate is exhausting. But forgiveness, it's addictive. See this red blob? That's your brain on rejection. It's identical to physical pain. So why do we keep swiping? Because dopamine lies. Real love isn't fireworks, it's choosing someone's flaws every damn day. Like Maria and Luis, married 62 years. Even after Alzheimer's erased their memories but not their dance moves. Wealth and financial freedom. Money is the world's oldest cult. We sacrifice sleep, sanity, and relationships to worship it. But here's the dirty secret. After $75,000 a year, happiness flatlines. Lottery winners, 70% go bankrupt. Yet in Dubai, they serve gold leaf cappuccinos. While migrant workers pay for the privilege to build skyscrapers, the real question, what's wealth for? I tracked down the world's happiest per person, a Thai fisherman named Boone. He lives on $3 a day. And smiles wider than Elon Musk. His philosophy: the sea gives me fish. The sun gives me light. What else is there? Happiness and contentment. We're the first generation with 24/7 access to happiness, and we're miserable. Bhutan measures gross national happiness, but their suicide rate rivals Japan's. Meanwhile, in Mumbai's slums, a homeless man named David became famous for smiling every single day. His secret: I stopped comparing my life to movies. Your brain is a scam artist. It gives you dopamine for wanting, not having. That's why you're happier planning a vacation than taking it. But monks cracked this 2,000 years ago. In Kyoto, I met a 90-year-old nun who finds ecstasy in peeling potatoes. Each peel, she says, is a prayer. Try it, or keep doom scrolling. Safety and security. Safety is an illusion. The Romans built walls so high they blocked the sun, then rotted from within. Today, we've got AI surveillance and panic rooms. Yet anxiety is epidemic. Meet Aisha, a Syrian refugee who walked 2,000 miles to Germany. The scariest part: my daughter stopped crying. She thought bombs were normal. We've never been safer, yet feel more terrified. Why? Our brains evolved to hunt lions, not existential dread. The fix: Icelanders live atop volcanoes. The Japanese celebrate wabi-sabi beauty in broken things. Safety isn't control. It's learning to float in chaos, like this man. Purpose and meaning. Harvard proved something terrifying. People who chase happiness die younger. Those with purpose, they outlive everyone. Viktor Frankl survived Auschwitz by finding meaning in suffering. But today, purpose is a buzzword sold by influencers. So I asked death row inmates their biggest regret. Guess what they said? I wish I'd mattered. Purpose isn't a passion, it's sacrifice. Ukrainian medics drive into war zones to save strangers. Firefighters sprint into infernos. You don't find purpose, you choose it. So, what pain will you suffer for? What hill will you die on? Your answer: that's your God. Freedom and autonomy. Freedom is the world's most dangerous drug. North Korean defectors get panic attacks in grocery stores. Too many cereal choices. Digital nomads escape the rat race, only to drown in loneliness. Even lab rats with infinite food starve when given too many options. So why do we crave it? Because freedom isn't about choices, it's about ownership, knowledge and growth. We're the most educated generation, and the most ignorant. Google answers everything but teaches nothing. Meet Malala's shadow, Afghan girls attending underground schools in Taliban territory. They can take our pencils, says teacher Zara, but not our questions. Meanwhile, Florida bans books. And adults forget 50% of what they learn daily. Knowledge isn't facts. It's curiosity. Einstein failed school, Steve Jobs dropped out. Yet here's the twist. The more you know, the more you don't. That's why 90-year-olds still take classes. Growth isn't a phase, it's a lifelong rebellion. So, what's your next question? Legacy and immortality. We've always feared oblivion. Pharaohs built pyramids. Influencers build brands. But legacy isn't about you, it's about echoes. A grandmother's recipe book outlives her. A teacher's lesson shapes a president, even this video. It'll linger in your mind long after I'm gone. That's immortality. For $10,000 a year, this AI will mimic your voice after death. Creepy, maybe, but 72% of millennials want it. Yet in Ghana, they celebrate funerals with fireworks and dance. Their philosophy, don't mourn me, live me. So, how do you want to echo? Adventure and novelty. Adventure isn't bucket lists, it's aliveness. Your brain craves novelty like cocaine. That's why TikTok hooks you. But true adventure, it's a mindset. Meet Sophia, an agoraphobic who hadn't left her apartment in 10 years, until she followed this channel. Last week, she touched grass. That's courage. Society calls adventurers reckless. But playing it safe, that's the real risk. Every what if you ignore becomes a ghost. So whether you climb Everest or finally text your crush, jump, the net will appear, or you'll learn to fly. These 10 desires, they're not a checklist, they're an orchestra. And you're the conductor. Want wealth but not fame, love but not kids. Your symphony, your rules, but remember, the music isn't in the notes. It's in the spaces between. So breathe, listen, and when you're ready, compose. This isn't goodbye. Smash notification, bring a friend. And remember, you're not chasing dreams, you're chasing